Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Green Lanterns podcast. As always, I'm your host, Will Smith, and earlier, about a week ago, 5 days or so, Garrett Dillahunt, who's going to play William Macon in the show Lanterns, posted this image from set. I've shared this in a couple videos now. It says, beautiful location to end a great first week. And I thought, as I shared on Lanterns Live just the other day, that this is the beginning of things that we'll see from set. But I wouldn't expect anything sometime soon outside of little things like this. However, I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. Today, James Gunn put out this banger of a tweet that says, excited that Lanterns is now in production. DC Studios' new show for HBO and Max from creators Chris Mundy, Damon Lindelof, and Tom King, starring Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre, is something really special. And you can see on the side here in the comments where we cannot wait to see this epic series, and it's Aaron Pierre walking down the hallway, slapping high fives and dancing. Somebody else saying we're eating good, and we absolutely are eating good. When you look at this image here, it seems like it's probably shot from the other side of where Garrett Dillahunt posted his and earlier in the day. Definitely outdoorsy, so I wonder if we're going to see some drone footage here. Here we have the very first real image coming from HBO's Lanterns, and it is Aaron Pierre as John Stewart and Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. I know there's been a lot of flack online for my man Kyle Chandler here playing Hal Jordan because he's a man in his 60s. And there have been a few folks who have been very concerned about his age when it comes to his character. Now, maybe I'm just not a good person at guessing how old somebody is, but just from looking at this Hal Jordan I'm seeing on screen, I wouldn't guess that this is a man in his 60s. I would say somewhere in his 40s. Ultimately, it's not going to be his age or his looks that makes or breaks this show. It's going to be the script and how well he's able to act these out. When I look over at Aaron Pierre in his outfit, and again, these are just their basic real-life outfits. The only thing that would let you know that either one of these gentlemen happens to be in the Green Lantern Corps is that you can see the ring on Kyle Chandler's right hand. Now, when I look at this ring and I compare it to what Guy Gardner has in the Superman movie, both those rings do look different. So I wonder if John will also have a different ring, but it looks like currently he doesn't have one on his fingers. Again, this is going to be a grizzled, older vet, Hal Jordan, with the younger, maybe not exactly a rookie, but newer in his tenure than obviously Hal would be, John Stewart. They just look, to me, they look amazing here. When I saw this, I had other news I was supposed to drop today for other things. This instantly took over my feed, my research. I was watching the Lanterns Live video because he was live streaming basically right as the news dropped. In an hour, he had a show going on. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. My man also just hit 300 followers, 300 subscribers on YouTube. So shout outs to Lanterns Live. He's coming a long way very quickly, and he's been a good brother in the fandom, and it's been a pleasure to be on a chunk of his shows. Now, where do we go from here? Because we did have this image, and it is a really awesome image. Well, then we go to your boy, see William? Your boy has a press login for WB. It was for Lord of the Rings stuff, but we're going to use it for Lanterns here and just scroll and see what they have in this press release. You see HBO original drama series Lanterns begins production. In association with Warner Brothers Television and DC Studios, additional directors include Stephen Williams, Geeta Vasant Patel, and Alik Sakharov. I'm probably butchering how you say that one. And they left one person off the list here, which we will get to later. It's just odd that they didn't mention him. As you scroll down, it's got the download new image here. I already downloaded it. I'll show you the high-res version of that shot in just a little bit here. Production has commenced on the HBO original drama series Lanterns on the historic Warner Brothers lot in Burbank. The series, an HBO original production in association with Warner Brothers Television and DC Studios, is based on the iconic DC title Green Lantern. The log line for the series says, the series follows new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. For the cast, the folks who have been named would be Aaron Pierre, Kyle Chandler, Kelly MacDonald, Garrett Dillahunt, Porna Jagannathan, and Ulrich Thompson. Aaron Pierre will play John Stewart. Kyle Chandler plays Hal Jordan. Kelly McDonald plays Sheriff Carey. Garrett Dillahunt plays William Macon, who may or may not be Black Hand. Warna Jaganathan plays Zoe and will be the wife of Garrett Dillahunt's character, William Macon. And Ulrich Thompson plays the amazing, legendary Green and Yellow Lantern, Sinestro. They share that Chris Mundy, executive producer and showrunner, has a quote which says, "From the start, our driving force has been to deliver a layered drama, rooted in nuanced storytelling and rich world building that balances tension and mystery with honest, authentic emotion. The goal is to create something that feels timeless and grounded without sacrificing the magic of the source material." Credits go to HBO in association with Warner Brothers Television and DC Studios. The Lantern's pilot is co-written by Chris Mundy, Damon Lindelof, and Tom King. The first 2 episodes are directed by James Hawes, with Stephen Williams, Geeta Vasant Patel, and Alik Sakharov also tapped to direct. The series is executive produced by Mundy, Lindelof, James Gunn, Peter Safran, King, Ron Schmidt, and James Hawes. Based on the DC comic Green Lantern, and then they had a tab that says download recently announced director headshots here. So let's go ahead and see if I can pull those up. So just giving you the 4 images that they have provided with Alik Sakharov. This last is Geeta Vasant Patel. James Hawes, who people might know from recent times because he did handle a chunk of Slow Horses on Apple TV Plus, which is pretty fantastical. And then you have Stephen Williams, or Stephen Williams. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I've been told that he's done a bunch of episodes for Lost as well, which is another show that I think is phenomenal. And then finally, let's get back to the big old main image. And I guess for now, this is as good as it's going to let me show it to you guys here. Again, this is the highest quality image I can get. It pulls right from the press website. Hal's outfit does look a little bit dirty here, but the key thing is, to me, it's just seeing the 2 of these gentlemen together. They're on the road. This is pretty awesome. Zoom in for you to make it a nice little full screen shot here. And then I'll try my best. I don't know how good I will be able to zoom in and give you the best shot I can of the ring. I'm just going to start getting real distorted, but you can see here that this is very different from the movie ring Hal Jordan, and it looks very different from what we could tell in the clip that we had of Guy Gardner in the Superman movie. So it seems like Guy has a different ring than Hal. It stands to reason that John may also have a completely different ring, or maybe John's will match this as well, but I feel like they're holding it off and not showing it to us just yet for a specific reason. I can't imagine that both of them would be hanging out and not having their rings equipped, but I don't know the plot of the show. Either way, I am super stoked. I feel like every day has been some sort of great Green Lantern news in the fandom, and it's just such a good time. If you guys want to chat about this further, please feel free to leave a comment on this YouTube page or hit me up on Reddit, Discord, wherever. I'm all over the place. I'm pretty easy to find. You can find me at greenlanternspodcast.com, and then you can click any of the social icons where I do have an account. If you reach out, pretty good chance I'll probably respond, but the best way to get a hold of me is the YouTube comments. So yeah, congrats to us finally seeing the first real shots of Lanterns. Aaron Pierre, Kyle Chandler look terrific. I will stand for no slander against either one of them on this day. If the acting is bad or the show sucks, whatever. But right now, we are all aboard the hype train. That's it for me. That's my time. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know what you hope to see as like the next official drop. Do you want to see some live footage? You want more stills? Or is it the big thing that I've been looking forward to, which also Lanterns Live has, which is when will we see the suits? I hope to catch you guys on the next one.